So this live album, we'll go to the we'll talk a little bit more in depth about it, but there is a 3-minute drum solo in there. So
Yes.
let's talk.
Yes, there is.
So let's talk drum soloing, Dave. And first of all, who comes up with the suggestion of drum solo? Because that's like,
I think,
you know.
I had never done a drum. I'm not a big drum solo guy anyway, but I had never done one in the band. I think they're actually at the BAMIs, there was like a little part on the loan where I did like a 30-second thing, but that was just for kicks. I think it was just, it's our last show ever, or so we thought. And we're all having a moment. There was an acoustic thing in the middle where both Steve and Robert did acoustic songs and stuff like that. Right? I'm not sure. Did Larry sing something? I don't remember.
I think he did an acoustic song too.
He did an acoustic song. And it's like, well, I want to do something. I want to do one too. So I said, I'm just going to do a solo. I said, okay. My concept, such as it was I'm not going to think this out beforehand. I'm not going to, write something out or figure out it's going to be a tom thing into a snare thing into a this kind of thing. I just wanted to go with the flow of the night and see what happened and just take a chance. And that's why there's a few things in it where it kind of starts and stops ideas. It's like, well, I'm doing this. You know what? It's not really working out like it. But my whole idea was, it's not about look how fast I can play. And I'm not a chops guy anyway, really. I mean, I have technique to do what I want to do for the most part, but not really chops guy. So I didn't want to. It wasn't like a show offy. Here's how fast I can play kind of drum solo. What I want to do was take the audience on a little ride with me, and you can tell by listening to it that they followed along. They clap throughout it, and when I go to a faster bit, they clap fast. It's cool. They clap faster. It's a lot of fun. So, is it the greatest drum solo in the world? No. Does it express where I was at right at that moment? And was the crowd in there with me? The answer to that is a resounding yes. And it's pretty good. Plus, that drum set, it was a big Gretsch drum kit, and it was tuned really well. And Floyd mic'd it really great, and it sounds fantastic. So,
yes, it does.
That's the story about that. It was just kind of off the top of my head. It'll go as long as it goes, and it didn't. It's not that long.